Hey guys, Obi-Wan's back with another review, this time of Star Wars Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi figure from Episode 4 A New Hope. This figure is 2016 and it retails in Australia for $34.95, $35. I thought I'd start doing some action figure reviews, and why not start it off with Obi-Wan, of course, because that's what the channel's name is and that's what my name is on YouTube. So let's crack into this Obi-Wan figure. Let's quickly get it out of the packet and have a good look. I'll first do a quick show of what the packet looks like and then we'll get the figure out. Let's do it. Nothing much on the side, just the name, a little bit of graphics on the side. Obi-Wan Kenobi on the back, number 32 from the 2016, basically from when Disney took over, and it's the red packaging series that started with the Force Awakens figures, and you can read the back there with Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm not going to read it, but you can definitely pause it and read it if you like. Disney on the back, Hasbro, and 32 on this side, Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course, with a bit of a barcode and some numbers. Let's crack open this Obi-Wan figure. I want to see what it is like, and I'm going to go take some cool photos as well. So definitely stay along after the review to flick through some cool shots that I've taken with it. Let's get into the review right now. Alright guys, what do we think of the figure? I've just had a quick play with it, so these are my first reactions, and I think for the money and the price point, I think it's actually a pretty nice figure. As you can see, I put the hood on and everything straight away to try and test out to see whether Hasbro's done a good job with his Jedi robe, and I think they have done a pretty good job. Normally they're a little bit out of scale and they don't really sit nice, but I know that Obi-Wan's, his cloak sits right over his head in A New Hope, and I think they've done a pretty good job with his overall cloak. I like it that it's in a material, so that's good. You get one accessory, which is his lightsaber. The lightsaber actual blade does pop out, and you can hook the lightsaber onto his little clip here. Now, we'll do some close-ups now of the figure. Let's do a close-up of Obi-Wan's face. So, the likeness is there, and as always, you have to be pretty picky and choosy with your Hasbro, and a good little hint is I always try and make sure that my eyes look nice with Hasbro figures because they can do a pretty sloppy job. So that's one point that I would try and make sure that you definitely look for when you're getting your Hasbro figures. But I mean, for $35, if you just saw this figure, you would say, well, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, so I think they've done a pretty good job. I mean, I have the Hot Toys Obi-Wan figure, and it is absolutely amazing, but that's a $300 figure, so there's no comparison, obviously. But I mean, as far as a $35 figure goes, this is a pretty cool figure. So let's do some close-ups of his Jedi outfit. Nothing too crazy with dry brushing or anything like that. I mean, he was pretty dirty in A New Hope, but you know, it all looks pretty nice. It's decent enough. There's a little bit of shading on the belt there, and he's got a little pouch here, as always with Hasbro. I mean, there's never any you know, pouches or anything that you know, you can put stuff in, so nothing else around there, but that's okay. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'd like to do is like to go over the articulation with you guys quickly. The head goes all the way up, so that's nice. The head goes all the way down to that point there. It's as far as you want it for an old Obi-Wan Kenobi. The head bends around and it bends around, and that's as far as you want to do it. And then, of course, the hood goes on. And let's talk about the elbow joints. Bit disappointing. We've gone to the single joint there. So, not like the first waves of the Black Series, like the Stormtroopers and things, they had a double joint there, but I know that the Lukes and things like that, they had the single joint, so I wish Black Series, for the extra money, would just throw an extra joint in there. Double jointed would be so much better. His hand is on a full rotation, which is good. It's on a ball joint, so that's really nice. And of course, we know about the saber. I'll do a quick close-up of the saber. it's quite nice. You can definitely tell it's Obi-Wan Kenobi's. So then let's go to the legs. I'll show you the side view of the legs. So definitely have the double jointed knee, so that is awesome. So you can go all the way back with the knee. Obviously his Jedi robe is a little hindrance on it, but you know, it's Obi-Wan, so he doesn't actually, when he's at this age, he doesn't go that crazy with the jumping around and with the hardcore poses. He's pretty well standing the whole movie and moving his arms around. He's not, you know, kneeling down, you know, and things like that. So I think the hindrance is not really going to play a major factor. The foot articulation is awesome, as always. We have the cool ball joint, and you've got the full range of pivot up and down like so. So, all in all, a pretty nice Obi-Wan figure. What I'll do is I'll give you a little comparison of him next to a Stormtrooper, and what I'll do is then we'll talk about what I think overall of the figure and whether you should definitely get it, and then we'll wrap up the review. Alright guys, here's the size comparison for the Obi-Wan. What I've done is I've put Darth Vader Star Wars Black Series here on your left hand side, and you've obviously got a Sandtrooper Black Series, all 6-inch figures, and you can see the scale is pretty damn nice. Darth Vader obviously taller than Obi-Wan, and the Stormtrooper's just a fraction taller than Obi-Wan as well. So let's just quickly do a wrap up of the Obi-Wan figure. It is Black Series, it is Hasbro, it is what you expect from Hasbro. Don't get too excited, don't get too upset. For me, I'm a Black Series fan, and I know that Hasbro will give us all Star Wars figures. So I have faith in that. The Obi-Wan figure is good. I really, really like it. I have got some Figuarts figures, and I will review those as well if you guys like the review. But basically, the Obi-Wan, the only thing that I think lets it down for this figure is extra articulation in the arms, because he has his lightsaber duel with Vader, one of the most important parts of the movie. Number two, why can't he get a couple of sets of hands? Why, you know, he needs the hands that he does the Jedi wave with the Sandtrooper, and I mean, it wouldn't hurt, it would cost nothing. 2 extra sets of hands would really round out this figure a whole lot nicely. Let me know what you guys think about the figure, but that's my review on it, and I think it's a great figure. Definitely pick it up. Obi-Wan is good, and as always, guys, I'm Obi-Wan. No, wait, he's Obi-Wan, and I'm out, and I'll see you again on another review.